Pavel is a nurse in Moscow. For 2 years now, he's been a volunteer for an association helping heroin addicts. Tonight, he has a meeting with Sasha and Marina, a couple he's taking care of.
Actually, I wanted a fix, but I missed my vein, and now the wound stinks and it hurts.
Pavel is going to treat her boil and leave her some medicine and a few new syringes, which the couple will use straight away.
Имена, фамилии, вот так не получилось, понимаешь? Да, очень много.
Sasha and Marina have been injecting drugs for more than 10 years now. They still have money for heroin. It's not the case anymore for most junkies.
И самое интересное, что я думал, что
героин уходит, и сейчас все больше и больше аптечных.
Fewer and fewer are addicted to heroin, I can tell you that. It's the stuff you can make from medicine found in pharmacies which is up now. Unfortunately, it's the worst case.
Иногда даже хуже.
So we head for Yekaterinburg, 1,500 kilometers away from Moscow. In Soviet times, this was a blossoming industrial city, but today, dozens of factories have closed down and unemployment has hit this calm town in central Russia. Yekaterinburg is also devastated by drug abuse. 15% of its 1.5 million citizens are addicts. This is a record high for the city, which in the 90s was a major transit zone for Afghan drugs.
Marina, wait. Please don't go. Sit down and I'll see you in less than 15 minutes. Come in, Maxim.
Dozens come every day to this municipal medical center. Maxim has just finished a week-long intensive care course. Once a heroin addict, he got clean, but got hooked again on desomorphine, aka crocodile.
It's been a year, maybe more, that I've been on desomorphine. I injected over here, like this, in this vein.
When making desomorphine, they use car petrol. Because of that, we see physiological changes, and the damage is terrifying. It starts with infections of sorts. Then the blood vessels are hit, veins are blocked, and start to rot. There are many, many complications.
And there they are. The legs turn dark, skin starts peeling off, it cracks and covers in boils. And that's why addicts call this drug the crocodile. Once injected, it has the effect of heroin, but 15 times the damage. Addicts die within a year, rarely 2. This clandestine product is made from codeine. To get some, addicts simply go to a local pharmacy, and every night in Yekaterinburg, it's a constant to and fro. In 3 years, codeine sales went up 50-fold.
It's a terrible drug. An addict needs 5 to 6 fixes a day. All they ever do is inject themselves. But what's even scarier is these nice ladies in white selling them codeine without a clue. It's them who are mainly responsible for this new addiction.
A new addiction which has skyrocketed over the past 3 years. The head of the Drug-Free City Association, Yevgeny, has decided to fight this new plague and fight hard. We head off 30 kilometers away from the city center to Izoplit, the organization's detoxification center. And we find Yevgeny very proud to show his brand new installation. Before, drug addicts would be tied to their beds, but now cameras have replaced handcuffs.
It's to watch how the detoxification process is going, to make sure they don't hurt themselves or others, and in case someone feels sick. Detoxification can only be effective in a closed environment, where you have a 100% guarantee no drugs will ever come through. Here, we don't let anybody in or out.
Cameras, bars on windows, locks on all doors. It's still a long way from Western rehabilitation centers. Here, there are no doctors or psychologists. It's the veterans like Andrei who help the newcomers.
Come in. This is the quarantine area where we put the new ones who have come for the first time. They stay here for 27 days. We let them out only to eat breakfast, dinner, and we give them bread.
Most of the drug addicts have been brought here by force. Their relatives have locked them up here. They're isolated from the drugs with no medicine to ease the pain. Andrei makes sure everyone is okay, especially Sasha, a young crocodile addict on his 4th visit. What is that? Can you tell us?
These are boils from the desomorphine. My legs are starting to rot. I went over to my friends who made the stuff for everybody. I watched them and learned how to do it myself. I tried making some and I did it.
And you're hooked straight away?
To crocodile? Yeah, I loved it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't inject it.
After passing the toughest withdrawal period, Sasha will be transferred to a normal room with other former addicts. For the process to work, people stay here for up to a year, cut off from the rest of the world. The association says 50% of them never do drugs again after leaving the facilities of the center. Helping addicts is just one part of their job. We're back at the group's headquarters in central Yekaterinburg. After 10 years of hunting down heroin traffickers, Yevgeny now targets laboratories where crocodile is made. He relies a lot on informers, regular citizens who call and give leads.
Hello, this is the Drug Free City Fund.
Yes, hi.
We've received a message from you. I want to stop a dealer. An SMS was sent from your phone.
Yes, it was me.
We're actually getting a huge number of messages. We've got dozens of pages like this one. Most commonly, people tell on their neighbors that they're making drugs at home. We get the info, process it, and then contact our team in the field.
There's more than a dozen investigators who raid the flats where crocodile is cooked. That night, we head off for a raid with Mikhail.
We're off to 32 Bilinbayskaya Street. It's a grey lab. The association has received info and many complaints from neighbors of strong chemical smells.
Mikhail then joins policemen dressed as civilians. He warned them beforehand and they're already there. 5 drug addicts in the apartment. The owner Raman is caught while attempting to flee.
What have you done here? Explain. You've got a den here. What do you mean no? Look around you. The guys on the floor. Who are they? Not addicts? Look at all those syringes around you. You want me to believe you don't do drugs?
This young man faces up to 5 years in prison for holding a lab. The others will be questioned one by one.
Name, surname? What do you inject mainly?
First I did heroin, now I'm on crocodile.
Look, they've just injected this. The liquid's still fresh. Look. Look at the little bubbles. It means their latest fix happened just a few hours ago.
Why did I switch to crocodile? Because there's no more heroin.
The rare brown Afghan powder has now been mostly replaced by this new product. Sky-high success of the crocodile is also due to its price. It's 5 times cheaper than heroin. On average, a fix costs €5 to make.
This is what they use to make the drug. This is iodine for the chemical reaction. And here are the bottles. Inside they mix petrol and pills and other stuff. Then it's all heated up. This is what they buy at the drugstore, the famous codeine pills.
Это весь мусор, из чего они изготавливают.
With all those leftovers lying around, it's clear desomorphine has been made here again and again. All these products will be collected and taken for analysis. Several days later, we find the syringes from Roman's apartment at the laboratories of the drug brigade.
Вот так вот выглядит наркотик дезоморфин. Вот он.
Here. This is what homemade desomorphine looks like. It takes 10 pills of codeine medicine to make one dose. It's consumed as soon as it's ready. It's not really a drug you can keep or sell, as it has to be injected straight away.
This is why it's hard to punish these consumer cooks. All of the ingredients are legal. It's only the synthesized desomorphine which is considered to be a drug. So the only way is to catch the drug makers red-handed. The authorities have recently started to combat the problem, and since the month of June, codeine pills will require a prescription.
I think that with the latest measure and the efforts of our service, drug abuse is sure to go down. It will decline, but we have to be honest here. We won't be able to eradicate the whole problem.
Notably, it's because the number of addicts never ceases to grow. It is believed around 1 million people in Russia are doing drugs, like Sasha, Ivan or Maxim.